compared to the traditional autocratic leadership that you were speaking about, is there a new group or new breed of managers or leaders with different thinking coming up, you think?
Yes, they are. Rare though.
What do they want this country to be like? Those new breed of people?
I'm not sure if many people in Myanmar actually have the vision, because we want to be better than we are right now.
Better than?
We are right now, currently. We want to be, we are sick and tired of being the last in the queue all the time. But we just want to get out of it, but to get out of it from there to where is usually not the question asked and not reflected upon. For me, it's simple. I'm not interested in Myanmar to play catch-up with following countries. I'm interested in Myanmar becoming unique in some way. So, develop our own strength. For instance, like Japan, when Japan was developing, Japan had Kaizen as a something uniquely Japanese.
We had our own edge.
Yeah. So we should be creating and thinking about creating that Burmese edge.
So you don't want to follow the way of like Thailand, huge supporting industries in auto sectors and so on.
We have to do that, but that's a responsive thinking, right? Okay, we are poor. Let's copy from other people.
But it's good for as a foundation.
Yeah.
It's also the income and taxes for your country, right?
Yeah.
It employs a huge.
Yeah, but that's playing catch up. So we should go a little bit beyond that.
Without those foundations.
Without those foundations, it is impossible. Although I can say we can create. Yeah, we can do it parallelly, and we can be very good in areas like agriculture. For instance, like in Myanmar, there's auto assembling done here. So assembling is good, but it's not rocket science. What I want to happen is, why don't you use local materials and really lead Myanmar to somewhere. For instance, like there's one Burmese doctor. He's not famous, which I'm not really happy. He's a Burmese doctor who invented, the hip replacement. So when a person breaks the hip, they need to have a hip replacement. So people usually use steel. He used teak as a hip replacement. So that's.
Are you implant inside?
Yeah. So that's less painful than steel. That's what I heard. That kind of innovation. Myanmar has a lot of teak. So hip replacement with teak makes perfect sense.
Leads me to this discussion of leapfrog versus or compared with the step-by-step. Are you for leapfrog? Are you against step-by-step?
No, I'm not. I'm not against step-by-step at all. But we should have a vision, because if you don't have that vision to leapfrog, then you will just be you might just be swimming aimlessly, because the whole world will change. So taking step by step until when? So when you say step by step, you have to have an end, right?
Oh, yes, that's right.
So
that.
yeah. So if we are walking step by step towards Japan, we will never get there because Japan is moving, right? So it has to be step by step, but at the same time, let's copy whatever we have to copy from Japan. But at the same time, where do we want to go? We can't. If we are extremely good at catching up with you, we will be second Japan.
That's right.
So that's why if we copy someone, we will be the second best at best. It will be a lot healthier, and copying someone can be a bit difficult. I might have some strengths that you don't have.
Right.
Why don't I also capitalize on them? Currently, what Myanmar is suffering from is everyone is so busy
Busy with day-to-day.
with day-to-day activities because we have been so backward for a long time. There is basic things need to be done. So many things. So the good ministers we have, I'm talking about the good ones, they're extremely busy. So how can I'm not sure if they actually have time to think, design, because we are working with a Japanese think tank or an agency to develop this national comprehensive vision. So Myanmar doesn't have a vision yet. So we don't have a country vision. Like Malaysia has a country vision. We don't have one. So we need to develop it.
So can you give your advice to Japanese expatriates who may be coming in the near future?
I think the Japanese are also very formal. The Japanese have a pretty strong hierarchical system, which fits perfectly well here. So you might have the same advantages and disadvantages as the Burmese manager. It's just you will be a bit more strict. So, but if you should explain why these things are important. For instance, if it's just an explanation thing. Why do I want you to wear a safety helmet? I don't want you. It's not that I want you to suffer from heat. It's just I want you to live longer and live an injury-free life so that you can go back to your family in one piece. That kind of explanation behind your requirements. But I think the Japanese are also fun-loving in some sense after work hours. Involve the Burmese. Even if they don't drink, you can still bring them for sushi, for instance. That kind of have fun with them.
And while the Japanese are drinking sake, local don't drink, but it's okay?
That's perfectly
Feel
fine.
bad about it?
No. As long as, but you must not feel bad that they don't drink with you. But they won't feel bad. But most Burmese will drink anyway if they are in the manufacturing business.